All right. All right. So we're going to see if we can make an app using Chat GPT in the time it takes to listen to one track. So what I'm going to do first is go to Chat GPT and ask it to make me a simple website using HTML and CSS for an online clothing store. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and hit enter and let Chat GPT do its thing while we listen to 100 Shots by Young Dolph. All right, so right now Chat GPT is building my site. Somebody next to me is being nosy in the Starbucks. I have to move my backpack. You know, this is Columbia still. So anyway, back to the show. We're building the site. Right now it's making the code. A lot of people are like Chat GPT is going to replace a lot of programming jobs and things like that, yada yada. It's all malarkey. It's all malarkey because at the end of the day, who's going to be using Chat GPT for coding, right? It's going to be programmers. You still have to know how to read code. Like I can look at HTML and I can visually see what it's saying just by looking at the code. So even if you never coded before, you're going to be like, what the hell is this? You have no idea what's going on. All right. Now we're going to go to GitHub and we're going to create a new repository because we're going to host this for free on GitHub. So I'm going to create a repository for the clothing store called Good Guy Clothing. This is the actual live project, by the way. It's for my big men clothing store. I sell clothing for big men because, you know, we always got to wear black. Ain't nothing out here for us. So I started a company that is going to solve that problem. And we got a couple of fashions out right now. I think I'm going to go with that name, Good Guy. All right. So I created my repository. Now, for those who don't know, this is what I mean. Like, most people don't even understand at the height of the code, you have to create a simple index.html file. So even if people start coding on their own, they wouldn't even know that part, right? So now they know, but basically you got to create a simple index.html file. That's the basic thing. And then I just copy the code and I paste the code. But beware because sometimes Chat GPT gives you a separate CSS code, and I'm not going to tell people how to do that. They have to figure that out on their own, which is why you got to go to boot camp. So anyway, now we're going to go in. We're going to host this site using Chat GPT Pages, which is a very cool way to both build your repositories and create portfolio pieces. And that's pretty simple to do that. This is the simplest way I've ever saw to launch a website. All right, so now we just wait. The thing about GitHub, I don't know if my internet in this country is off, but it takes a while for them to deploy it. It depends on the internet speed. So we just refresh, click around, refresh, click around, and you know, rest in power, Young Dolph. And so now let's try it again. Maybe I don't see it, but it should be there any minute. And we're just waiting. Like I said, it's like a toaster, you know. And that's it, basically. You know, in a minute, we're going to show you the launch project. We're going to show you the actual site that's created. Still waiting. Let me see. Maybe it's the screen has to be resized or something. I don't know. But you just got to be patient and wait with GitHub. So anyway, Chat GPT, yes, is going to be a great. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we got the store up, and this is the store. This is the store right here. This is the store that it gave me. Finally, completed a little bit after the song, I think. Yeah, well, not as fast, but we basically created a clothing store website using Chat GPT in roughly 4 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, so keep that in mind. 4 minutes and 30 seconds, we created a website using Chat GPT. All right? So it can be done. Talk to you guys soon.